Hi, I'm Mel,
And I'm Janelle.
and this is the Murder Mamas.
Hello.
Welcome.
We are back.
Yes, we are. It's been a while.
A long while.
Shit happens.
It really does. Life and all the things.
Yes. So we're going back to that Fatal Destination, and we were going to do all of them, but I literally watched 2 of the episodes and could not remember a single thing. After I wrote a full thing of notes, I didn't comprehend anything. So I was like, we got to move on to the next episode. I'm just not vibing with this one. So this one is episode 6, Detour to Darkness. And this is the last one on this Fatal Destination
This one's
series.
so sad.
Yeah, this one was really sad.
It really made me so sad.
Yeah.
Are you starting?
So we start out in Milton, Florida. And
Let me put that because I have 9 pages of notes, but I missed where the story started. So,
well, it said Milton. That was my grandpa's name. So
Blake's middle name.
oh, thanks. Mac, we called him.
Okay.
Okay, and Amber, we meet Amber, and she's a 2018 graduate.
Yep. And so right after graduating from high school, she's telling everyone, like, I'm taking a cross-country road trip to California to see my mom and sister.
Yeah. No, she's in, this is where I got confused. She's in Florida?
Correct.
And her sister and her mom are in California? Like, how did she get all the way over there?
So you must have missed the whole thing.
No.
Her sister was 18 already.
Oh, her sister was 18.
Correct.
Okay.
And, well, an adult already.
I missed that part. Yes.
And so we learn a little bit about their childhood. So her sister's name is Iris, and Amber and Iris had a pretty shitty childhood.
Mm-hmm.
It said that they went to 9 different schools in 10 years.
That's insane.
That is a lot of schools.
Yeah.
Their dad was an addict. Iris tells us that he was addicted to being high.
Yeah.
So he would do anything.
Whatever he could.
And he would try to like bully Amber into drinking and like doing drugs. That is so.
Why?
I don't know.
How old was she? Was like 15 or something at the time.
She was I think she was littler. I think they were like in and out of foster homes.
Oh, okay.
And then the dad was also very abusive.
Yeah.
So he had sexually assaulted her sister Iris. And because of that, he went to prison.
Yes.
Their mom was also an addict. And after the dad went to prison, the mom had them for a little bit. But
she's an addict too.
Yeah,
so.
she was an addict.
Yeah.
And so they get put in foster care, and they sort of bounce from house to house. And Iris is explaining how foster care was really terrible.
Yeah.
And how, it was like you never knew if it would be good or bad, or if you would get kindness and love, or you would get mistreated.
I can't imagine growing up like that. That is horrible.
It's awful. Awful. There's so many kids who do grow up like that.
Yeah.
And they come out of it as like functioning adults.
Yeah.
And I feel like this immense sense of like pride for them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Because having every chip stacked against you and still persevering is like
amazing.
It's so incredible to me. Yeah, foster, I don't know, that would be really tough.
That would be.
Anyways, in 2017, Amber's living in a group home for teens, and she meets a woman named Amy.
Yeah.
And I think Amy was like maybe like a volunteer or something in the group home. She's an adult, not a girl.
Yeah.
And Amy decides to like take Amber. I'm not sure if she said she adopted her fully or like took her in, but like became a mother figure to Amber.
She got to go with her to Amber.
Yes. And like I said, Iris aged out of foster care, and she makes the conscious choice to become homeless or off-grid.
Yeah.
That is a choice.
Yeah. That's what I thought. I was like, okay.
I mean, Chris.
Yeah.
He hitchhiked.
Yeah.
From, oh my God, Wisconsin to California or Utah, I think.
Yeah. That's crazy. Some people just have that, like,
spirit to do that. I'm like,
it needs to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like what he did before he was able to become a functioning member of society. Love you. But I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That was not a journey I ever felt the need I needed to take, you know?
And I've never felt the need to be homeless. I don't understand that aspect. Like, that's just put, like, you're scared.
It feels so stressful.
Stressful. You have no money. You have no food.
I mean, but then kind of it's like a little bit freeing, right?
Yeah, but not
like the way that her sister was doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not
That's
like
different. Yeah.
Like that choice to do like van life or whatever,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, so Amber gets with Amy and Iris is living off grid. Amber and Iris always remained really, really close.
Yeah.
They, like, Iris talks about how they chatted until like 4 a.m. some nights, like very, very close, which I thought was really sweet.
Yeah.
And Amber really looked up to Iris. So, do you want to talk at all? Or? Where are you?
Well, I have Nashville. So I was thinking, like, is that, I don't know. Oh, this guy comes on, I forget who he is, and he talks about the Rainbow Gathering.
Oh my God, we were at the exact same spot in our notes, by the way.
Yeah.
Because I have Iris discovered off-grid travelers in Nashville.
Yeah. And the Rainbow Gathering started the first show in 1972 in Colorado.
And it was like described by Iris as a large camping trip for like-minded individuals where they all think that they are one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, no, thank you. That sounds horrible.
And it continues to this day, I think.
Yeah.
It takes place annually at a different location in the U.S. every year.
Yeah.
And it always happens on, like, national forest grounds because
you can't.
You're all like I don't know, our tax dollars pay for it and you're allowed to peacefully gather there or something.
That's what he said. Yeah.
Yeah. They say everyone's welcome. There's all different kinds of groups and every culture, you know, there's conservatives and bikers and everyone.
But everybody loves everyone here. We're not like going off into groups, like separating. Like they're all.
Yeah, like they're homogenized.
Yes, they are.
Iris went and she said she felt really at peace when she went in 2018 at 18 years old.
Yes.
This timeline is really close.
I know.
Like they're very close in age.
Yeah.
So Amber decides that she's going to follow in Iris's footsteps.
Yeah.
And Amber also really talked about her mom a lot.
Yeah.
Amy talks about how after she got her learner's permit, she's like, oh, I wish my mom could be here to see this.
Yeah.
And that sentence to me was so heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Because I think it really showed who Amber was, like the innocence and like the childlike quality about someone who just so desperately wanted and saw the good in people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, and then her friends say that they weren't surprised that she was going to Rainbow Gathering.
Yeah.
Like that's what her plan was after graduating.
Yeah.
And Amy says that she was concerned about drug use at Rainbow Gathering. Rightfully so.
Yeah.
But she also felt that Amber wouldn't do it because she was very against hard drugs.
Yeah. Probably going back to her dad.
Rightfully so.
Sorry. Yeah. Very against drugs.
The wildest part to me is like you just send her off hitchhiking from Florida to California. I'm like, so dangerous.
Yeah.
So dangerous. But she's going to hitchhike.
Yeah.
which her sister and Amy were definitely concerned about.
Yeah.
Again,
Sure.
rightfully so.
Rightfully so, yes.
They say that she's very trusting and innocent, and she's like not a great judge of character.
Yeah.
Like she gives everyone the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Like, girl.
Yeah.
Girl. Anyways, June 19th, 2018, Amber sets off on her journey with a backpack of belongings and her ukulele.
Yep.
It's the freedom.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Could you imagine just like,
No.
did you ever, I feel like a thing that I see a lot is like, I'm going to go to Paris.
Yeah.
Did you ever have that? I never had that. Really good. I want to discover myself in Europe.
No, I didn't. No.
No, right?
No.
Okay.
Like, I like to travel,
Yeah.
but like, no.
No. Yeah. I see it in like, it's like a trope in
Yeah.
like movies and shows
Sure.
and stuff. And I'm like, I just don't.
No, I don't have that.
I don't. Not at all. Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
I do. I mean, I did used to feel that way when I lived in California, but like more so, I want to move to a different state.
Yeah.
And now that I live in a different state, I'm like, I don't really feel that anymore. And I think it was just because I was like poor. It was hard to live in California. Just want to live somewhere where gas doesn't cost $6 a gallon.
Yeah, exactly.
And now I do. So, anyways, so she sets off, and her friends see her off, and yeah, of course, they don't know that they would never see her again.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
Yeah.
And the rainbow gathering at this time was taking place in a rural, I hate that word.
I know.
Rural Georgia.
Georgia.
She almost makes it, but then she detours in Atlanta to meet 20-year-old Joseph.
Yeah. Who she met online.
A Facebook friend.
A Facebook friend. They've been talking for a while. So, cool.
She was romantically interested in him from his pictures.
Yep.
Like,
So,
okay.
please tell me you met at a Denny's or something, not in the middle of the forest.
Amber and Joseph makes plans to go to Rainbow Gathering together, which is 80 miles from Atlanta in the Chattahoochee Oconee Forest.
I did not write that down.
I did.
That's good.
I like writing the word hoochie. Amy felt that Amber needed, like she knew, sorry, there's words in a sentence there. Amy knew that Amber felt like she always needed someone with her.
Right.
And Amy thought that Joseph would provide some safety because he was a man.
He's a man.
Iris, who had traveled, right? Like she had chosen to live this life. She felt really concerned.
Yeah.
That Amber was traveling with someone she had only met online.
Yeah.
Like valid. Joseph was 6'3". He's described as 6'3" with an athletic build, conventionally handsome. And he was also a traveler. Yeah. Amber's seen posting on social media. She's calling Joseph her road dog, which is like apparently the term for like your travel partner.
Yeah.
And Joseph's background, he's abused as a child, and he was also in and out of foster homes. So Amber, they feel that Amber would have opened up to him about her past because she felt comfortable. Yeah. And they would have created like a kind of trauma bond. Yeah. They're described as like kindred spirits by one of the prosecutors. Yeah.
So June 25th, they show up 6 days before the party starts.
The gathering.
The gathering. Sorry, not the party. Yeah. And they were expecting like 5,000 people. I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. And apparently before you do something called seed camp, which is like, I didn't really understand. I was like, yeah. Sounds like a lot of work.
It does sound like a lot of work.
On July 1st, the gathering begins with, again, 5,000 people. And Amber told Iris that she felt accepted and loved at the gathering. Yeah. Which was great.
Right.
Glad you found that.
Yeah.
But then, the old guy who's been going to the gathering since I don't know, 1980 or whatever he said.
Yeah.
I did not catch his name.
I didn't either.
He said that there's low rates of violence at the Rainbow Gathering. However, this particular one, CJ Elliott and one other man had gone missing.
Mhm.
What is like, how long is this event?
Yeah. A week, I guess.
But then we see from CJ's mom that she's like out there every day looking for him. So I'm like, how long was he missing? Like, how did you even know he was missing? If he was supposed to be, I don't know.
I don't know.
It just was weird.
She probably knew where he was going to be, and he's not there, so she's looking around to see if it's walking.
I don't know.
Is there? I don't know.
That whole part of this felt,
Yeah.
it like derailed me for a second.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm again confused a little bit about timeline. And do we have a story on CJ? What happened to him? Was he found?
Right.
and then they say CJ Elliott and one other man.
Yeah.
That one doesn't even get a
name.
Okay. Several people go missing from Rainbow Gathering, which are those two people.
Yeah.
Amber's friends and family realized that no one had heard from her in a few days. And so her friends are trying to reach her. Iris comes on screen and she's like, listen, I do not trust this Joseph guy because he calls his traveler named Shaggy. And every traveler named Shaggy is kind of a piece of shit. And I don't trust him. I'm like, girl,
Okay.
you get it.
Yeah.
You get it. It doesn't help that his first name starts with a J, you know? They always say guys with J names are terrible.
Terrible. But we learned about some other, like in 2014, there was a stabbing in Utah. And these are just like random. I don't think this is like.
Well, then they're trying to say, I kind of got the vibe that they were trying to say that like there actually is a lot of violence there.
Yeah.
But then they go, in 1980, at Rainbow Gathering in West Virginia, 2 women were shot and killed while hitchhiking to the gathering. So I'm like, okay, 2 people died on the way to the gathering, and somehow that's someone's fault at the gathering. And then there's the one in 2014 where she gets stabbed, or where he gets stabbed. And then there's a fatal shooting at a Florida event, but they didn't even say it was the gathering.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so it kind of seems like there's not a lot.
Yeah.
Of
no. Couple incidents. And this is going back to like 1980.
Exactly. I'm like, all right, we got 3 incidents and I don't know.
44 years?
This isn't present day. Oh, I guess it would be.
Or no, it was
2018.
2018.
So 38 years?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't do math in my head.
Like, how old am I?
It doesn't matter.
20, but yeah, 38 years. And also, like, they spent a lot of time talking about, like, how dangerous they could be.
Yeah.
I felt like what happened to her didn't even happen to her there.
Right.
Like, are we just slandering, like, this probably pretty peaceful, nice event for these, like, group of hippies?
Yeah.
No one called them hippies. That's my own. Is that derogatory? I don't know. I'm not part of that culture. If it is, I'm really sorry, but you're probably not listening to
You're probably not.
You're on Alaska. Anyways, so Amber and Joseph make a quiet exit before the festival ends for an unknown reason. So they don't tell anyone they're leaving. They just like dip out.
Yeah.
Amber texts her friend Kaylin because her whole family at this time still thinks she's like missing. They have not heard from her. So she finally texts her friend Kaylin to let her know that she is safe, but she had no service.
Yeah.
I'm like, how did you have no service? But then also you were texting your sister to say how loved you felt.
Yeah.
Her friends and family are continuing to worry because Amber didn't know Joseph that well. That's sort of like the undercurrent of this entire episode.
Yeah.
And after leaving, they start heading to Nashville.
Yeah.
And I feel like they show the text messages between her and her sister. And her sister Iris is like, you know, you're going the wrong way. And it was like such a sister, like such an older sister thing to say.
Yeah.
That it really made me laugh out loud.
That's pretty funny. But we do find out about Joseph. It's his past, and he was charged with attempted murder, but the case was dismissed because he said that he was in the act of defending himself.
So he said that, and also a bunch of people that witnessed corroborated that.
So that case was dropped, but still, I mean, that he has a temper.
Yeah, like clearly.
Yeah.
And so Joseph wants to go to Nashville, and Amber didn't want to leave him alone.
Right.
And Iris is telling her, like, girl,
Yeah.
do what's best for you.
Yeah.
Fuck Shaggy. Get, like, who cares about Shaggy?
But they didn't have any money. Like, there was no money to get on a bus for Amber, and Iris was like, I don't have any money, to give you a bus. And I'm just,
a bus ticket?
I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. You choose to be homeless. You have no money. How do they have cell phones?
I don't know.
How do they pay for cell phones?
I don't know. I was assuming Amy was paying for Amber's cell phone. That was my assumption. Since she would, like, it seemed like she was still very much supporting her. Right. So I could see her being like, yes, I will let you spread your wings and take this journey, but I will continue to pay for a cell phone bill to make sure that I can communicate.
So who's paying for Iris's?
Maybe Iris worked some and didn't have the extra money for.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never taken a bus. Like, I'm really coming from a place where I'm like, I don't know how much a bus ticket costs. Is it 4 cents? Like, is it $5? How much does a banana cost, Michael? $10? Like, I have no idea. I
I don't know.
So I'm like, is this the same price as a flight? Because that's expensive, and I get that.
Yeah.
But, like, is it $30? Is it $100? How much was it? I needed some sort of frame of reference, because that's a big difference, right? If it's, I can't scrounge up $10 to help my sister get a bus ticket, or I can't come up with $100 right now. Like, those are very different.
Yeah.
And I could get that.
Yeah.
And also, you have to remember, Iris is young now too, and completely on her own.
Yeah.
That's hard. With no education and not a good job, probably.
Yep.
A well-paying job. But Amber, so they get to Nashville. And again, Amber didn't really want to go to Nashville.
No.
And so she's messaging her sister and saying she's upset because, like, they have no food and they have no money.
Yeah.
And her sister is like, well, why did you leave early?
Yeah.
There was food there.
Yeah.
And she, like, doesn't really answer.
Yeah.
Iris, you really tell it to her straight.
Yeah.
Such a sister.
Yeah.
Sounds like my sister. Stop talking to me. I want accountability right now. Iris tells her, like, hey, set up and play set up with your ukulele and play.
Yeah. Get the money.
Amber's like, there's too many homeless. Like, no one's going to give us money here. Yeah. And so then they make the decision. This is where she's begging for that bus ticket. And Iris is like, girl, I ain't got money for a bus ticket. And Amber and Joseph make the choice to begin hitchhiking to Kentucky.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at, like, geography.
No.
But isn't Kentucky above Tennessee? Right? It's like Tennessee, Kentucky. Yeah. And then there's, like, West Virginia. So I'm like, if you're trying to go to California, why are you moving up?
I don't know why they were going to. I thought that too.
Should you be going west?
Yeah. Who knows?
They begin hitchhiking, and this is where I have the Joseph note down here. So I was about to read that about his past.
Yeah. Well, this is where they meet Jacob Barnes.
Because he picks them up 6 hours after they leave Nashville.
Yep. And he takes them to his house.
Girl.
Never leave locations.
No secondary locations.
No secondary locations. Drive us to this stop sign so we can get out, or don't drive us at all.
They take him to the house in Elizabethtown. Yeah, that's where they say it is. And the next day, Jacob said he was going to take them to Highway 65 so they could continue on their journey.
Yeah.
Why can't you take me there now?
Right. Well, probably because they had to leave and go get their drugs. So.
Yeah. So Jacob is not a good dude. No. He has a history of drug offenses and a lot of interactions with the law prior to 2018.
Yeah.
Iris said, so I'm actually happy because Amber is communicating with people about what she's doing.
Yeah.
And Iris says she felt very worried that Amber and Joseph were going to Jacob's house. She was like, why are you going to someone's house?
Yeah.
Like, one, you're traveling with someone you don't know.
Right.
And two,
doubling.
You are going to someone you don't know's house.
Yeah.
And then it skips forward to July 7th.
Yes.
And what happens on July 7th?
Joseph goes running out of the house and went to the neighbors knocking on their doors to get help while he was covered in blood.
Yeah. So the police arrive and they find Joseph, again, covered in blood.
Mm-hmm.
But 6 hours before they arrive, Amber and Joseph get to Jacob's and they finally let their guard down.
Yep.
This is where I got confused because Joseph's story doesn't really match Amber's. And I'm like, maybe I misunderstood or maybe something else happened. I don't really know. But Jacob invites some friends over and they're like playing music, singing and smoking weed.
Yeah.
And then they start doing hard drugs.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't determine if they said that Joseph was also doing hard drugs.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or if it was just Jacob.
And his friends.
Yeah. Like I couldn't figure that out.
I don't know. That's a good one.
But Jacob and gang, which meant his friends, they're getting paranoid because Amber's not partaking.
Yeah.
This is Amber, what Amber's saying.
Yeah.
That they're being like paranoid because she's not doing drugs and she's feeling really pressured into doing drugs.
Yeah.
And so this is really triggering for her.
Sure.
And she's like, I want to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And I don't know specifics, of course, because no one does. But she's then starts begging Iris for money for a bus ticket again. And Iris is like, all right, let me see what I can do.
Yeah.
Like, let me see what I can scrounge up. So Amber was desperate to get away.
Yeah.
The police, now we're back to when the police arrived. And they open Jacob's door and there's blood literally everywhere.
Everywhere.
I feel like that we saw like flesh.
Everywhere.
It was bad.
Yeah.
They find Amber's body and she was beaten to the death so badly that she could not be identified. They had to use her dental records to identify her. The police question everyone at Jacob's house and Joseph gets taken to the police station for questioning. So this is where I got really confused about one specific detail because Joseph states that they were left alone in the house.
Yeah, he did say that.
Because they went to go get drugs.
Yeah.
Jacob and his friends went to go to Louisville to get drugs.
Yeah.
So I'm like, who else was at the house?
Nobody. They said they left him alone. They were the two people in the house.
Okay. So, like, were there people there? Were they doing hard drugs and then they left you more drugs?
I think so.
I kind of was just a little unclear.
That's how I perceived it.
Thinking more now, I'm like, okay, that must have been what happened. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, but also Jacob's kind of a fucking ding dong.
Yeah.
You don't know these people.
No.
Why would you leave them in your house alone?
Yeah.
Like, you don't know them?
Yeah.
And now you got a murder house.
Yep.
Well, because it said the police questioned everyone at Jacob's house.
Mm-hmm.
So that made me think there was more than just them.
Yeah. Well,
That's why I felt confused.
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
So Joseph says that they're left alone, like we kind of just said,
Yeah.
and while they go to get drugs, he says that they begin to argue because she wants to leave, and he feels like she's being rude to these nice people who are helping them,
Right.
by not doing drugs and judging, put that in air quotes,
Yeah.
because they are doing drugs.
Right.
Huh?
Yeah.
Joseph says that she begins to attack him with a knife. Which I'm like,
If you see the picture, she is what,
I
5?
actually have it. She is
3?
5'3" and 90 pounds, and he is 6'3" and 190 pounds.
Yes. So picture that next to each other, and you tell me.
And also, he's described as having an athletic build,
Yeah.
right? Like, that's different than like he was a string bean.
Right.
He was, I don't know.
Yeah. I hear you.
Like, that's
Yeah. He was
a
much
very
bigger.
specific, but that's like someone who has more natural like, muscle and less
Yeah.
body fat. Like,
Yeah.
that's a very specific build type.
But he looked like he could snap her in half if he wanted to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And also it just seems like not something from everything everyone had said about Amber. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't really seem like something she would do.
Right.
So Joseph said, but he says, anyways, he still says that. And then he beats her to death and claims it was self-defense.
Oh, and steps on her head.
Stomps.
Excuse me.
Stomps.
Yeah.
He has some cuts on his arms, which are the only evidence that could point towards self-defense. But then they're found to be self-inflicted.
Yeah.
The Emmy finds, stomped on her face. So I got that now.
Yeah.
Joseph gets indicted and charged with murder.
Mm-hmm.
He pleads not guilty on the stand, and he claimed that he loved her and cared about her, and that he blacked out. Oh my God! That he blacked out, and he had no idea what happened, but he just like knew something terrible happened.
Right.
Yeah, bro, you killed her.
Fucking killed someone.
Shocked to no one. He's found guilty, and he gets 50 years in prison.
Yeah.
At the very end, in some text, I thought it was really sweet. They note that Iris goes and makes it to California.
Yeah.
And meets up with their mom, and they spread Amber's ashes up the ocean.
Yeah.
I thought that was really sweet.
That's what I want. I want my ashes in the ocean.
Can I toss them in the sewer? The same, right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I mean, it gets there eventually.
Whatever. It could be a lake. It's just a body of water.
A body of water.
Yeah.
No, it's gotta be the beach. You're a beach girl.
I'm a beach girl.
But yeah, that was this one.
Yep.
This one sucked.
Yeah.
It was sad. And it was
sad.
so senseless. And I mean, they all are, but like,
Yeah.
you had known her for
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
How do you have that much anger towards someone you were meeting 2 weeks?
How could you have that much anger towards anyone?
Right.
Like ever, you know?
Yeah.
I don't. Wild.
Wild. All right.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.